Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we set out to produce some carbon nanotubes, and I built the thing. We're producing a big number of them. I can't quite remember, but you can see I've routed around a couple of mineral patches here and there. We've kind of made things work this way, and we've got everything routed in. We're not powered up yet. We don't have the titanium we need. And to power this build, we need, I've calculated ahead of time, 2,500 titanium ingots per minute. Now, we do have one patch of titanium on this planet, and it is sufficient if we overdrive the miner. So we need to get up to around 4,000 per minute. I think 250 will do it. We'll have to check once we have it running. But we are going to need 67 smelters. I don't have access to the advanced smelter yet. So if we take a look at the smelters, the base smelter has a production speed of 1x. The plain smelter has a production speed of 2x, and I'd love to use it, but we don't have unipolar magnets, nor do we have the materials necessary on hand to produce these. Once we're producing the frame material, we can take a batch of it, and we can take a batch of the plane filters from somewhere. We can set up a little boutique production line to make a few hundred of these, maybe a few, I don't know, a few thousand should be enough for the rest of the game, I would think, although with the way things are going, who knows. But right now we don't have access to this, so we're gonna have to make 67 arc smelters. I did get one other tip from our resident guru, Justin Clements, which is that while I'm planning to stack everything onto this line to go into this storage tank, I will not be able to output it fast enough to meet the throughput that we require. So this storage tank has to go away. And now we have a crap ton of this stuff on the ground, so we'll delete it all. We'll just route this directly in. And then let's come back here and figure out how to build 67 or 66.6 smelters. Now, I think if we do 3 lines, we don't need to worry about stacking. We can just do 3 output lines here. And let's see, I probably need to move you a little bit. We can do 3 lines, and each line can support 22 smelters. Let me check the math on that. So 1 smelter, we're going to proliferate all the inputs, but we want to make titanium ingots. So you're going to do 30 recipes per minute, which is going to take 60 ore. 60 times 22 is going to be 1,200 plus 120. So that's less than the 1,800 ore per minute that can fit onto an unstacked Mark III belt. So we do 3 lines, and we do 22 on each. 22 smelters on each. Let's see how we want to make this happen. I think we go outside. We do the upper line first. So let's pull out from here and come over, and where do we want to go? Or how do we want to do this? I mean, we could build left, we could build right. I guess we just build to the right. And we'll leave a little bit of room. We do need proliferator here. So let's do something like that to proliferate the output. And then we'll start building smelters here. Well, no, let's give it a little bit more room, just in case. We'll come to here to start. And then we'll throw down smelters. So we'll have a smelter on either side. You guys are going to be making titanium for me. Right? Copy and paste. Okay. So we'll do your inputs. And then you'll need an output line as well. Not quite sure how far 11 is. But we'll need 3 sets of 22 and then 1 extra somewhere. So let's do outputs. And then we can copy and paste this entire thing and then connect it up once we have it built. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, there's the 22. We'll do the extra one last. So we can cut you guys off. Like that. And then you're outputting less than you're inputting because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So yeah, that's fine. We can connect you up to this bad boy. Like that. And then there's my output line. We'll figure out what that looks like in a minute. Okay. Now, let's copy and paste this whole thing. And where are we going to put power? Let's see. If I do power like this... Oh, I can cover the whole thing like that, and then fit another one in, maybe? That'll cover 2, and then we'll figure out what we do for the third one. We might use regular Tesla towers for the third one. But let's get 2 more of these. So we're gonna grab all of this up to there. Oops. Right? We're gonna use now. I'm gonna plop you down. I'd like to line you guys up correctly, so you're in the middle of that line. Now, why is it so much tighter? Oh, we're switching bands here. All right, so I should actually come down. This is gonna be a little... I'm not sure if this is gonna work because it's so much tighter. In fact, I'm pretty sure it won't. Nope, it will. Okay. And then we'll come up here and do the third one. This thing's in the way. Let me see if I can move this. So if I put another of you here and then delete you, do you connect up? You do. Okay. All right. Let's copy and paste again. Use now. Let's set you down. And the good news is we'll actually get tighter coverage here of the within the scope of the power, the satellite substation. Okay, that should be our titanium production. Let's see who's covered. We're missing a few things over here that we can probably get with just a couple of Tesla towers. Let's power you on. Let's throw you there. And looks like we need one more there. And that's everything powered up. All right. Now, you're already coming out. Let's get another line out over here. Come up like that. Don't want to use any room we don't have to. All right. You come there. Come up to this one. Okay. Now, you actually need to move because I need a proliferator requester here. So let's put you inside the line. Let's set down our proliferator requester. Like so. Get the proliferator hooked up. Okay, I think we've got to move this one. Well, let's get the connection here. There we go. And then, oh, you're not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a little ugly, but we can still make this work. Let's come to there and then in like that. Okay. So, if we now collect up our goodies, and I think I'll add the proliferation here as well. Let's have, how do I want to do this? Let's see. Let's have you loop back around. over here. And come over like this. We'll have you come down and come over like this. And then we'll set up our proliferator. 1, 2, 3. Set up another proliferator requester. Right there. You're already powered on and everything. Perfect. Okay, and you... Oh, no, you're... Are you right? Here we go. All right, so 2,000... That should be 2,500... Oh, we needed one more, didn't we? We needed one more somewhere. Okay. Let's squeeze that in. You can connect directly like this. We will bring you out a little bit. So then you don't do that. Let's see. We need one more to get exactly what we want, or a little bit more than what we want. There we go. This line comes down around here, so you're done. You come down and around and join the proliferator party. Like so. There we go. So now your output line and your output line are both doing what they're supposed to. You just need power. We set up a tower here. How close? I think that's fine. Okay, tower goes down. Right there. Lines go in. And now we have our titanium ingots available. Nice and proliferated and ready to rock. Okay, titanium... Nope. Titanium ingots. You're going to supply. Look at it go. Oh, look at it go. It's so nice. Okay. Now that this is all fully running, we should see... We should see all of them running at the same time in a moment here. As the lines drop in. Somebody's requesting titanium. I don't actually know who is. But okay, the whole thing's running. Let's make sure we've got our ore speed right. I need 4,000 per minute. Looks like we do have to go to max collecting speed. I'm not sure... It should be 4,000 ore per minute. If I... So hold on. If I... I'm loath to do this, but if I remove all of this and delete it. Okay, there we go. Now it's at 5,400. Let's get it down to 4,000. Just over 4,000 is fine. Okay, so that's exactly what we need to maintain the input. And then apparently it'll slow down if the buffer gets full, which is perfect. All the ores being proliferated. All right, we're producing 2,500 titanium ingots per minute. So, the goal there was to supply the carbon nanotube production, which we can now turn on by setting down appropriate power. Let's do that. Oh, it does look like we're a little bit on the light side for power. We can fix that by traveling around because our Dyson Sphere has 5.75 gigawatts of power available. Let's fly over to the ray receivers and extend them out a little bit, shall we? Okay. We do need power, so we're not going to worry about the critical photons just yet. I do have those unlocked, but... Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay, let's delete all that. Let's set some of these up, shall we? I don't know exactly what I want this to look like, but for now, let's get these as close together as they can be, and just make like a nice grid, I guess. We'll throw some power down. We'll get it up. So over time, so this one is pulling in 15 megawatts. These new ones are only pulling in 6, but they'll get up there as time progresses. Let's make a nice border to our solar panels. Why not? Get some more power received. So let me double check. Let me double check something. If I go into the editor panel, we have 5.75 gigawatts of potential power. Does it show, like if I look at orbit list 1, or how can I see? I guess I can't. There was something somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Requested power, 9 megawatts. Dyson Sphere status, 138 out of 5.75. Yeah. We got plenty of energy here. Let's continue building these for now. I guess we'll come over to like there, and then how many I have like, so 1, 2, I'm in the middle of the second square out. So like I would be there, I guess. And then come on up. Now we have like a nice, we have a nice frame around our solar panels, which I like. Let's do something else while we're here. Let's set up a couple more to grab some, to do the photon thingy and mess around with that. So let's set up a line over here to get the critical photons. Is that what they're called? And we'll belt them into this tower and figure out like what we can do with that. So you guys are all going to go into photon generation. Okay, you're all getting your photons on. So we'll belt those into this tower. This tower has space, right? Yeah, okay. So if I set you to, is that not antimatter? Critical photon? Okay. For the first time, you've converted the energy of the better Dyson Sphere to critical photons that are in a critical state between energy and matter. These photons will easily split into proton and antiproton pairs when they collide. Using the inversion between energy and matter allows you to store the energy transmitted from the Dyson Sphere as antimatter. Okay. So let's have a line go in here. I guess this wasn't exactly the right way to do this. Let me let me rebuild this. Let's have one line coming out like this. Or rather going in like this. And we'll come along like this route. We'll set down the... Where are they? In production? I don't actually know where these things are. Is it in Cosmo? It's in Cosmo, isn't it? Yeah, ray receiver. Okay. How close can I get you? I can get you right there. And can I belt you out from there? I can. Okay. So why don't we, let's see if I can grab you and your belt. No, I can't. I can't like... Like I can grab that. That's 1. That's 3. Okay, let me grab that. That looks right. Okay. Oh, wait. First, let me put you in photon generation mode. Okay. So then I'll copy you. I'll come down and try to grab... That's got 3 on it. Okay, let's use that. I don't think we can put it that close. Yeah, no, can't. What about there? Okay, it needs to be there? Or what's the problem here? I think we can... Oh, wow. I think we can do this. Shift enter. Let's see what happens there. So it just won't build... It won't build the belts for me. All right, well, I'll just do it myself then. Okay. Let's do another line here of the same thing. And we can extend this if we want, but just for now, I just feel like... just getting one belt up and running is fine. You're automatically in photon generation mode. Okay. So we'll connect you up. Get these connected up. So I came over here because I needed more power for the carbon nanotube factory. But we've now got this set up as well. These are pretty cool looking. You can get a little screeny here. What's going to be a cool look? Yeah, to have the have that in the background. Let me see if I can get him looking towards it. Or is it? It's up there. That's a pretty cool screenshot. I like that. Okay. So, the power grid should be up and running now, and these guys should be producing critical photons and putting them in here. Yeah, look, we've already got 61. I don't know how many they make per minute or how that works. So, continuously receive, this slowly grows. If we go over to our first one that we had set up here, that continuously receive is at 100%. The ones we just set up are only at 38. Okay. So what are you doing while you're generating these photons? You are generating... I don't understand. This is generating 57 megawatts? And this one's generating 15? So it seems photon generation mode has the added benefit of making a lot more power for the grid. Ray receive efficiency 68. Does that change based on... I'm not sure what that changes based on. They're making a lot of power and they're making 2.85. Like they're going to get up to maybe 5 critical photons per minute once they hit 100% or something. I don't know. We'll come back and check it. Anyway, the basic point is we now have 481 megawatts, which is enough. Let's go back and turn on the carbon nanotube production. Man, these are some big builds. Taking up a lot of space on the planet. Okay, we gotta do power. Gotta power all of this on carefully. So, let's figure out how we start. If I'm on this side, I can't get the far side over there. So we just want to get as much of this as we can. Looks like something like that is decent. Like in the middle of every 5. Maybe in the middle of every 5 chem labs beneath it. Yeah, that looks good. So, like there. And we could just look for yellow signs of stuff that we missed. This one doesn't have to be exact. It would have been somewhere like there. And that works. Okay. let's come on down and figure out the next plot. So that looks like it'll work. And then this guy's kind of in the way here, this this miner. So let's just do the best we can. Yeah, these satellite substations are fantastic. I think we can almost get everything here. We might need like one little Tesla tower over here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay. Let's continue working on powering this whole thing up. I guess I just like look at what the rings are covering and worry less about like exactly spacing them. That's probably fine. All right, so we need you there. And you can go like that. I'm gonna run out of these pretty soon. Looks like we can finish up with you there. Seems good. Okay, got a few more we gotta do here. I think we come to the bottom here. Let's get you. We'll come over here and get you. All right, making progress. Looking good. Go there. And then the last few are right there. Okay. So, these are all on. They're all crafting away, making carbon nanotubes. Yep. Okay. So is this already full? Yeah, it's already got 5,000 in it. Okay. So these guys are making more, but they're filling their own internal buffers because we're not using the carbon nanotubes. All right. So the whole factory's powered on. I don't see any yellow error signs. Until we get everything up and running, it's going to be hard to, like, until we're firing rockets, basically, it's going to be hard to see problems, because some of these, like, could be due to, like, you know, they should all be due to product overflow, but they could be due to, like, some other problem. Yeah, so they should all be on product overflow. But this is something like, I think, 7,500... I think this was 7,500 carbon nanotubes per minute was the idea. So, next up... that's 30 minutes of the episode gone, but what a lot accomplished. Next up would be, I think, we go now into... Let's see. I do have a bunch of trash in here that I need to get rid of. Next up would be going into, I think, producing the frame material. Yeah. So... I can't quite remember the exact number that I set up. What did we do? We did 167 chemical labs producing carbon nanotubes, right? I remember that. We did 167. So they do 15 recipes per minute. That's 30. So they're proliferated. Their inputs are proliferated. They should be, right? Yeah. 15 recipes per minute. So they make 30 carbon nanotubes, proliferated up to 37.5. So 37.5 times 166.66666. That's 6,250. Is that right? Hang on. Did I get the numbers right? It's 37.5, and then I put out 170 of these. Yeah, 6,375. Not quite sure. I guess I was going for... Let me divide that by 4. That comes out to... I guess 1,500. I could probably support 1,500 frame material per second or per minute. Let me take a look. I lost track of what I was originally attempting to do. It's just multiple episodes and so much work. So 1500 frame material would require all of the carbon nanotubes and a quarter as much of high purity silicon and titanium alloy. Now we have 750 titanium alloy per minute available in the system from courtesy of, I think that's on Distracticus Prime. So a quarter of 1500 is what? 500 plus 250, 750 is half. So 375. Yeah, we can do that. I think we can set up our frame material here. So if we want to do 1500 recipes per minute, we get 10 per assembler. So we would need 150 assemblers, I think. Boy, that's a lot of assemblers. I don't think I have that many on me. I do have them in the system. We need 100. Yeah, we would need 150 assemblers. So why don't we set up 25 and then like copy the entire factory a bunch of times? If we set up 25 assemblers in a nice, neat, compact factory, then 4 gets you 100, and I said I needed 150. So I would need 12 of those factories. But we can do that, right? That's not a big deal. Let's try to set up one and see if we can. All right, we got to find space for it now. I guess over here. We're inching into the daylight side. Maybe this is a big empty space. It's a little bit closer. Let's see what we can do up here. So maybe I'll do a factory that does 50 assemblers, and then we'll get what, 6 of those? So like, let's start with a tower. We can start with a tower. The tower will request the inputs, which are going to be carbon nanotubes, titanium alloy, and what was the other thing? High purity silicon, which we still have to make, but we can deal with that. Let's assume that the tower has those ingredients, and we pull out lines, right? We pull out lines for that. So we need to support 50 assemblers on this, and then we'll loop the results back into this tower, which will be the frame material, the 4th material. Frame material. Where are you? There we go. Okay. So, we're going to need lots of room for the belts. 25 is a lot. We'll just come out as far as we can for now. And hopefully, if I take a look here, we have some room to play with. We can maybe get 3 of these in here and then build 3. We can reverse them and build 3 that way, maybe. That could work. Let's see. Let's get 1 built first. So we need an assembler. Yeah, we need an assembler. Now, do we need to... I don't know if these will be proliferated or not. So let's... I mean, I know the carbon nanotubes are. But we might need to proliferate... Hold on. We might need to proliferate 2 of the lines. So let's have carbon nanotubes here, and then titanium alloy and high purity silicon here. And we'll set up to proliferate the outputs for these 2, because I think we'll need to. And we'll come back to this in a minute. All right, so next, we need 25 assemblers pulling this stuff in. Let's see. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we can have 1 and 2. No. If I'm going to stagger them, I need to do them differently. And I am going to have to stagger them. So we'd have you not here, but here. Right? And then you can take from the far one. Like that. And then we have room to go that far one there. And then the close one here. Okay. So that'll pull in. These will pull out 1800. Now, will we need to... These can come out at 1800 per minute. So can we support 50 on that? That's another question. The limiter is going to be the carbon nanotubes. So the carbon nanotubes we can output, we need 4 per assembler. We can output, let's see, 1800 per minute. And these are going to use 40 per minute. So how many times does 40 go into 1800? Let's see that. 1800 divided by 40, 45. Okay, so we can, the maximum number we can support here is 45, unless we pull out another line and stack it, which we can do. So I think I'd rather not do 45. I think I'd rather do 50. So what we'll do is we'll add one more line for carbon nanotubes, and we'll put a pile sorter here. And that will make enough of a difference to the line capacity that we can support 50 of these. Okay. So then the last thing is we need... Okay, where are you going to be? Around here? Okay. We need a line going back for the output here that then feeds into the tower. I guess for symmetry's sake, we'll go in the middle one because we'll have to go in the middle one here as well. Okay. And then we need another line over here doing the same thing for the outputs. You come back here and feed in. Okay. And then we need 25. So this is going to be extremely long. And I might have to bury these copper veins, maybe. That's backwards. Let's go like that. And like this. And we'll pull out the input lines. Yeah, this is going to take up a lot of space. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I would like to get 25 each of you gentlemen. So we have a total of 50. And then we just need 6 of these, this entire factory. Right? Okay, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot to do the outputs. Let's do that again. They really stack in pretty tight there, huh? Okay. I need more pile sorters here. A couple stacks should be good. I think we might get this built, or at least designed, before the end of the episode. Let me make sure I do the one over here too. Okay. Let's try this again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. (11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20? I lost count. 1, 2, 3, or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. It doesn't take up quite as much space as I thought. I think it's packed in a little more tightly here. Okay. So there's the first 25. Let's do this setup. So you're gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think we got it. Yeah, we did. And we won't. I don't even think we'll have to carve out this or hide the copper. So there's a factory that does 50. We need 6 of these. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's grab the entire thing. Use now. So then ideally, we line them up nice and neat. Let's see. Let's at least have the towers aligned. Need to make sure we leave room for... I don't know about power. Do I want them right next to each other, or do I want to... Maybe I leave a little bit of room in case we need Tesla towers. So this is saying collides with other object. Let's shift enter. It looks like down at the end we have a little bit of a problem with the copper, maybe? What happens if I just try and build this? And then build another one... like that. What is the problem? No, it's not building any of the assemblers. They're all colliding. Okay, so that's no good. That's really frustrating. Delete, please. So what happened there? I guess I would have to go left to make it happen, because like we're in the same like band. We're in between these yellows. I guess it's squishing in more and more. So like you've got 5. You have 5. You have 5. So why doesn't that work? I mean, there's no reason I can't build around the planet with this, but... Because if we go left, it should just work, right? Like, use now. And then come over here. This should just work. Yeah, see, that'll work just fine. That gets me my second one. So then why am I having problems? Looks like I grabbed a little bit extra there. I grabbed part of something else. Yeah, I grabbed this. Don't need that. So there's my first 100. If I grab this again and use now. Like what is the problem exactly? Let me see. If I line you up so that you're in the same general area. Yeah, it doesn't like any of the... The higher I go, the less it works. So I guess... Now, if I come down here, would it work here? It doesn't want to put it across a band like that. Maybe I just circumnavigate the globe with this blueprint. I mean, there's no reason I can't do that, right? Where are you? You're right along there. So you're just above that line. Okay. So like if I put this down like that, it should work. Nope. Something is giving it problems. Let's see. I would like for like aesthetic reasons for this to be at least on the same band. What's it interfering with? It's interfering with that thing over there. Okay. Let me come over and move that. In fact, I might move you too. Yeah, let's have you split up like that. There we go. Come over here and move this one as well. Oh, we don't even need that one. Okay. Let me grab a temporary copy here of this. Let me make sure I have this. So go right up to the edge there. Okay. So we're gonna save blueprint. That's our temporary. And we have 2 of these and we need 6. Let's see if we can just circle the planet with this. Is that right? There's a third one. There's a fourth one. There's a fifth one. And we're edging into the daylight side, but if this works, it's fine. There's a sixth one. Okay. So I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need some more manufacturers. Oh, that's actually pretty damn cool. It's like a diadem or a tiara. Give me all your manufacturers, please. I guess I should have powered one on to test it first, but it didn't occur to me. Let's start... Oh, it's so cool. You can see it through the planet. Let's power this on, shall we? Okay, so... It feels somehow wasteful to be using these because they cover up so much area that's not, like, there's nothing powered in there, but... Like, the alternative is what? Like, setting down 50 of these? I guess I'm just going to do this. And the good news is, we can make sure we get everything. Okay, so, first of all, we should see... I forgot to configure these. So this is demand. Okay. And then we need to copy this configuration here and put it in all the other towers. Yep, that looks good. Nope, it didn't copy. Interestingly, it did not do the demand stuff. It got the autofill and the 100%, but it didn't do the other stuff. Okay, well, you live and you learn. Let's continue powering all of this up. Looks good. That looks good. I want to see this work. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the damn proliferators, and apparently I forgot this too. Okay, well, we got more work to do. That's okay. Let's set up the proliferator. Carbon nanotubes are fine. We're not receiving titanium alloy yet, or we don't have high purity silicon here. So it's okay. It's all right. We'll figure it out. Let me throw down the proliferator requester. And get that set up. We'll get this one kind of semi-working, I guess. What am I out of? I'm out of stuff here. These big builds take up a lot of resources. Okay, there's the proliferator. And then, I'm not sure why we're not getting alloy. There should be some on planet. Okay, let's make sure we... That's going to be annoying to do that for all 150 of these, but I don't have a choice. Okay. Well, I mean, we're running long, so I guess the point is I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll connect all this up, and then next episode we'll do our high purity silicon, and we'll see if when we turn these all on we get the frame material we're looking for. I still think it's a cool build. I've made some mistakes along the way, but that's part of the game, right? You live and you learn. So that's gonna be it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.